I came here. I believe on myself. I can do more here. This is the reason why I choose Netherlands, because I know my skills. I'm studied biology, and I have many experience with this domain.
For us back home, if you come to me and you stay in my place for 3 days, I cannot ask you before 3 days when are you leaving and why are you coming. Safe Netherlands, only for Dutch people, with a lot of houses, with a lot of jobs, no migrants. That is what they're thinking about. Well, now they all have jobs. They have the best jobs. They have the higher income in the Netherlands, and they think they need more, or we are taking something. I was thinking of what if all the migrants, just all the refugees, because you are saying like there is a liar, so our liar or the refugees just wake up in the morning and then decide, you know what? Fuck that shit. We all gonna quit work. We all going back. What's gonna happen in this country? Destruction work is all from refugees. The cleaning work is all refugees. In the street, the work to organize the street, like the Firkir, Mensa, they are all refugees. Volunteers are all refugees.
Yeah.
How come? It's impossible.
Deliveries.
And the thing is also, if you walk around, everywhere they want people to work. So it's like really crazy game they are playing. They are putting a lot of pressure and stress in our mind, and in the same time they want us to work and to make the country clean and to do a lot of things like that those people they will never do.
And integrate and learn the language and become like a civilian Dutch citizen after they destroy you and damage your mental health for 3-4 years in the camps, in the SSAs, without any human rights, and they're expecting you to do everything if they give you the papers, like, or otherwise they just, like as you said, leave you in the street with a negative and then criminalize you.
Almost there. Karim, you see those people, they are talking about they are 2 years or 3 years in the Netherlands. It's not for long yet, but they are already struggling a lot of things. And I hear from you are just starting this procedure. What do you think? Does that give you a hope, or does it makes you
Okay, I think that here in Netherlands, like there is, as you know, countries of like Africa, they don't accept the asylum. So I know the result. So I don't like to go, and they refuse. So I prefer that I can't live like that. Maybe I will find works. It seems it's difficult, but it's okay. So, as Fatima said before, for example, me, I'm studied biology, and I have many experience with this domain, and I'm also a player of football. Then I can give to not only
For taking.
I can give, and I can join with Dutch people. Why not? So we are human, and we can work, and we can give the best. That's all. Yeah.
Did you see the Dutch international football team?
Yeah. I
Did you notice something?
Actually, I don't know, because I'm new, as you know, but I heard about there is a Nijmegen club, like he played for National One team, I think.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what I want to say about in the international team in the Netherlands is the Dutch team with all black players. So good luck, you will go there.
Okay.
They need you
Nice,
as well.
that's nice,
That's
okay.
what I'm talking
I will
about. They
try.
need people everywhere, but they're still refusing people because you
okay.
say it's difficult for you to go to the asylum procedure because you are from Algeria,
Yeah.
and difficult for you to get
Yeah.
accepted because your country they will not accept you. But I think for me personal, it's personal story, so they cannot decide you are from this country, you get this, you are from this country, you get this. No,
Okay.
I'm from the country, but I have a personal story.
Yeah.
Maybe it's accepted. But if you don't want to go to the refugee plans, please follow the football. They will need you for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, and look at the
Let's-
football, the Dutch team, and then you know
Okay, let's
why
see.
do I say that.
Okay, let's see.
Actually, actually, what you say is very funny because, there's people are talented and gifted, and of course they can be a big contribution, and they will take them at the end. Like Karim, I'm sure you will find an opportunity somehow because you have a talent. But what about? I think it's still like it's not fair enough because what about the people who doesn't have any talent, like the simple people who just just existing, just want to live normal life and do like simple jobs and do live a simple life. Their chances are much less, and they've been treated like in a very I mean they don't get the best treatment. So I don't know. It's not only we contributing on the jobs or the volunteer work or as a skills and talented stuff or like creative stuff like football or art or whatever. Also, if we look in the strongest economies in the world, the main reason, like for example, the USA, Canada, all these major countries, they have a lot of diversity. They accept everyone. That's why they have very strong. They have strongest economy. So I think there's a lot of benefits will come back to the Netherlands if they accept us as a human being and just give us the chance, because everyone brings a lot with them, like even the simple people, like they bring a lot with them, a lot of ideas, a lot of things.
I understand what you're talking about, Fatima. It's very nice from you, it's kind from you, but you know Netherlands is very small country, so it's only for people with high skill. We will not accept normal people that you are saying because they are human being. They can go to other countries, but Netherlands is very small, so only people with talent. Riccardo, do you want to say something about that?
Yeah, I just wanted to comment on the fact that of the division between migrants and refugees, and on this topic of skills. So the main reason why the hooligans go to the street and they say we are not racist, but we don't accept people who come and make problems. Okay?
Oh.
So what they do, they only accept real refugees, people who flee from war, and even there, it's not 100% that you get an asylum. But even in that sense, they want to divide between who wants to travel because they just want to travel and seek better opportunities somewhere else, and who has the right to travel as the refugees. Like, look at me, I'm not a refugee. I just want to go to the Netherlands because in Italy there are no jobs. Right? Why should I be able to do it and Karim not be able to do it? It's just racism. There is no other discussion. Why should somebody have a reason, like fleeing a war, to have to travel somewhere? I think everybody should be able to travel anywhere. And whatever their skills, whatever their reason, like...
Sure. I will tell you something also from my own experience. When I came to the Netherlands, I stayed for 4 years without document. And I hear in the Netherlands all the people saying we are gelukzoekers, which we are looking for better, we are looking for, I don't know what is geluk in English, but we are looking for fancy life or something. So I was agreeing with them because I'm here looking for better life, which is true, because my country is fucked up. I don't have home, I don't have neighbors, the whole country where I live is collapsed. All the country is kaput in the Netherlands, if they don't understand in English. So that's why I flee this country and I come to safe country to build there. But then after the 4 years I was undocumented, I become a documented and I was like, wow, now I can see the life. And I start traveling. I go to different countries in Europe. I go to countries in Africa. I go everywhere. Dutch people are around. And they don't have war. So who's the gelukzoeker now? They're looking for nothing. They just want to change the life because, you know what? I don't like life in the Netherlands. It's cold. I pay a lot of tax, blah, blah, blah. And then they just leave. Go to other countries without asking for visa. No one asks them for asylum. They don't have to do inborgering, nothing. And if you come, they start saying, no, gelukzoekers, blah, 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 these kind of things. Whatever. Let's don't dive in this topic because we are jumping for other thing. Also, when I came new to the Netherlands, there was two people are fighting about me. One of them saying, no, he should go back, blah, 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 blah. We don't want refugees. We don't want him here. And the other side saying, oh no, he should learn the Dutch language. He should learn our culture. He should go to school. I was in the middle. I don't know what to do. I was like, should I go back? No, impossible. I cannot go back. Should I learn the language and be part of the society and learn the culture? But I was like, why? If I will leave the country soon, because they are saying you should leave. So it's also complicated. Even if you get a document and you get a life in the Netherlands, it is still difficult for you. But anyway, you have to learn about the language and the culture. And it's sometimes very funny because it's very different from us. I want you to share something about the culture here and the culture in your country, and what was different, what was difficult for you. Can someone start with this?
So many things.
Yeah? I would love to hear.
For example, in Algeria, can everybody can work there, like black, black works, like white works, doesn't care. But if it's, for example, European or African or China, everybody can work there. But the reason why it's different for me. For example, I came here. I believe on myself. I can do more here. This is the reason why I choose Netherlands, because I know my skills, you know. So for example, in Algeria, everybody can live there. They are not racist, or everybody can accept, for example, the immigrations or African guys, or I don't know. So there is no racist there, and why not Netherlands became like Algeria country? So
The first time I heard the term black work, I heard it when I came to the Netherlands because all my life I lived all this time. I was thinking like work is work. But when I came to the Netherlands, I heard like black work, black market, you work in black, you rent a house in black. And I was, what is this? Why should I like work in black? Why? I'm working anyway. I'm doing the same thing. Why should it be in black?
Because you are
And then
black.
I realized it's not only that, it's
Yeah.
I realized it's because I'm undocumented. I don't have the right even to work as a normal person and get paid as a normal person. And I cannot rent a house because I don't have papers in the Netherlands. The first time I arrived in the Netherlands, even after I applied for asylum, I wanted to rent a house because I never lived in a camp. I don't know this life. Like I couldn't rent a house because I don't have paper yet. They told me you cannot, if you don't have BSN and you don't have job and you don't have a salary, you cannot rent a house, even if you can afford renting a house. So I mean, like, you can only rent in black. What is this black? It's illegal, like, you know, and like without contract, without any reservation of my rights. So also you can work in black and you get paid less than the hourly rate because you don't have a paper. I was like, what is this? What is this? And the funny thing, and ironically, the government people, they know this and they want this and they allow this, but they allow it like, you know, they acting like they don't see it, but they see it and they know, and they want people to suffer this way, like to work in black and to live in black. And
You know,
yeah, as you said, maybe because not all of us are black. There's a lot of white also migrant and people, but yeah, still they make us live in the limbo on the black hidden.
That's why I say because you are black. Because
Invisible.
for white person, he doesn't work. He doesn't have to work in black, because not only because of the salary. You was talking about the salary is low, but there is also a lot of rights you lose when you work under the table. So that's why they will not do it. That is the very thing. Living in house in black, they will also not do it, because what is this? They didn't even maybe know it, because if they don't have a house, they will go to his mother, his father, his, you know, so there is always a place for him to register himself. And that also, I hope and I wish you will not go more in black in your life, because the real black you see in the end, because there is a detention for black people, for people that undocumented. And also why I'm calling it black, because it can never happen for a white person. So that is black for us, black, you know. So enjoy your black and yellow. Okay, going back to the culture. What was the difference between here and your home. In the culture, I mean. Should I start?
Yeah, okay.
Welcoming. At home, we welcome people, and we welcome people because they are human beings. Maybe we have nothing at home, maybe we don't have cold water, maybe we don't have food, but at least we welcome the person, we let him come inside, and then we see what we have. If we have one piece of bread, we can share it,
yeah.
half,
Of course.
that we are both not hungry, you know. In the Netherlands, it was totally different. The very thing, if you want to go to your friend, if you have a friend, a Dutch friend, if you have to go to your friend, you call him, you make an afspraak, appointment, you go to him. If it's dinner time, hello, you should leave, eh? If it's dinner time and he didn't say we will eat together, you should leave. That was so strange for me. Why? Because in this country they have everything. Everything you imagine they have. So for this person to invite you for the dinner, it will not cost him maybe €4, €5, but it's still, the culture is like this. So maybe he is not like this. He wants you, but his culture is like this. So that was totally different for me, because also for us back home, if you come to me and you stay in my place for 3 days, I cannot ask you before 3 days, when are you leaving and why are you coming? Only after 3 days I can ask you, hey, I cannot ask you when are you leaving, but I can ask why are you coming? But so that was the difference that I feel like, wow, it's huge.
You ask for the plan. What's your plan? What's
What
your
we
next
gonna
step?
do?
So you can arrange, if he's staying for longer, you can arrange for him
Yeah.
a room and everything.
It's true.
And also it's I heard one of the woman that she was telling about her experience as an undocumented after she got a negative and they kick her out of the as they say, and she spent the night on the streets and she slept on the station. It was shocking for me because in my country, like there will never someone will see a woman on the street and leave her on the street. Like everyone will open his door for her to sleep, and in the morning who will like she can go and she can do whatever she do. But she was kicked by the police because like it was too cold for her and she was trying to stay in the station, the central station, because it's a bit warmer, and they didn't allow her even to stay in the station. They told her we need to close the station, and she told them I have nowhere to go. They told her we don't care, like just go and stay in the street. So I mean, like I don't know, you're a policeman. I mean, your first task is to help people, not to like torture people. So how come you kick a woman like in a very cold weather to stay in the street, and you just don't allow her to stay in the station, and she doesn't have any weapon or anything. She just wants a bit of a warmth, you know. Like this is a big difference between cultures.
Does this girl have skills?
I mean, at that moment, nobody's thinking
No,
of
but
the
then
skills,
if it's
but
no, then
she's-
it's no. It's not in the Netherlands. No.
Yeah.
The Netherlands is very small. We don't escape people without skills. Please, it's very clear to you. I will not repeat this again. Huh? Yeah.
So you told something very interesting about the sharing, because in my country, in Senegal, so we are call it in France "paix de la teranga." Teranga is a Wolof word. This means hospitality. Hospitality. Yeah. So a lot of we share all. The bed we share, the food we share, all, even one glass of tea we share. we are poor, right? But we need to share. So we love it. We love to share. So also every people is welcome in Senegal. Every people. So even if you have like if you are in TikTok and you choose one Senegal flag in the video and ask, so I wanna come in Senegal and I don't have money for take hotel, so I want someone maybe us, so every people gonna say, okay, come to my house. Even they are not rich, they don't have a work maybe, so but you're gonna You're gonna live good. You're gonna live good.
That's what happened to me if I go to Senegal.
Oh, yeah, of course. Of course.
Will I
you
have
got-
problems with the police or
No, never. So also, if you have a problem with a Senegal citizen, so you're gonna be the most protective. I promise you. So you can test what I'm saying. So you can make a video and say, I love Senegal. I really want Senegal, but I want someone who can maybe
Welcome.
yeah
Host me.
maybe host me. So, and you're gonna get lot of like, a lot of commenter like who ask you to come to me. I
But-
swear to God.
But
You
if
can
we-
get, if you just have 100 followers, so do it. You're gonna have too many followers and too many invitation also. I swear to God.
But let's do it the other way around, and you pretend you send to the Dutch group like, hey guys, I wanna come to Amsterdam. It's really nice. I wanna come to rent. I don't have money to stay in hotel. Rent in black. They're gonna tell you, right?
Rent in black. Rent in black, yeah.
I actually.
But also, I meet here a lot of people here, like a lot of people in Netherlands, but they are very good person. But the thing is, they are both of them they are not Netherlands. They are not Netherlands of origin. Yeah, but the best people for me is a Peruvian. Yeah, he's very, very, very kind person, and
No, I agree with
really
you.
like.
I also been for now almost 7 years. To be honest, I see a lot of Dutch people, a lot of nice Dutch people around. Very nice ones. Like you cannot even believe how nice they are because they just surprise you. But the thing is, and that is what is shocked me, their system, if you don't have a document for them, because their system say that means if you don't have a document, you are not human being for them. You are dangerous for them. You are a criminal for them, you know? That is the only thing I don't like, that there is a liars. They really mix the paper, the document, like the card that you have in your pocket, decide who you are. Not that you are human being, no. The document first, and then they look, you are human being, you are dog, you are whatever, no, don't care. But then after the document, before the document, you are just a criminal. How come you are free? You have to be in detention, you know? And when I came to Netherlands, one of my friends say, he actually was not my friend yet, we was in the other side, and then he get negative, and he was like, oh, I'm leaving the Netherlands, I'm going to France. And I was like, bro, you are crazy. How can you leave this beautiful city and you go to France? Just be here. He said, come on, at least in France I can sleep in the street. And I was, what? What the hell is this?
Yeah.
So look at the difference. He don't want to be in detention. He decided to live in the street. To don't be in the Dutch detention.
It's better.
It is better, of course. Freedom. We are here because of freedom. It's
Yeah,
very
it's
important.
better.
Come on.
Well, yeah, what they say also about the Dutch system, I feel among the other systems in Europe is the one that works best for many things, including, I think, asylum.
Yeah.
Because asylum in Italy, for example, where I'm from, is really bad. But at least in other places, maybe you have a feeling that it can be more welcoming. So I think there is this difference between here the system is so like strict, no? So you cannot go out of the rules and live in a different way a bit if you don't have documents, no?
Yeah, and as you mentioned, guys, we don't have to forget the people who are advocate for us. That's the good Dutch people. We have a say in Sudan, like it's a very famous say. We say the typical translation is the good is private, the evil is general. Or what that means is when you do something good, it's goes like targeted to the one you do good. But when you do when there's something evil, like it's spread like everywhere. So I mean, there is a lot of good Dutch people. They're trying to help. They're trying to advocate. They're trying to be a soldier with the good people. But now, actually, they also being fought, and also now they are trying to approve new law that criminalize even those people who are trying to help us. You know, like even they don't allow the good Dutch people to help, like to be like human, and to help the weak, like the voiceless people like us, and they want to like, you know, attach a criminalize them as well. And then now we are all like fighting. We are all now becoming on the same. So yeah, for the Dutch system is not even enough you're high skilled. It's not even enough if you are not evil enough. If you are Dutch, you have to be evil enough to kick all the immigrant and all the asylum seekers out, and undocumented people out, or otherwise you're not Dutch enough, so you will also be fought, you know.
Okay, let me ask you something. You told me that you're studying in Morocco, right, or Tunisia? How do you find the culture between there and here in Netherlands, about the people and?
Well, I can say a cultural difference between like what I see in Europe and outside Europe is what you said before, the hospitality and the openness of people to without even asking questions about where the person is from, what they're doing. It's just you feel always welcomed and well received. Like I had always good experience. Then I think of course, like this is also something we have in the Mediterranean countries in Europe a bit, in Italy, in Spain. It tends to be more welcoming, whereas in the north it's a bit more, people are a bit more cold and like that. Yeah, so but I think this is really like about the government that is voted by this majority of people that are ignorant and hateful or fearful. I don't know really. Like if I were to speak with some of the people that vote these far right parties, don't know really what I would say. It's like because they always find a way to a very like illogical way to say that they are right. Like I remember once I was talking with somebody. It was at a bar, and I told him, well, I started to understand that he was not really in the same opinion as me. So I told him, but you know, the problem about housing, for example, it's not because of asylum seekers. It's because there is huge investment, and then they can give the houses to the biggest investors who then sell it for a really high price. That's why you don't have a house. And he was saying, okay, yes, but all these asylum seekers, and then they come and then they bring their families. So like he was just talking about something completely different, not making connections with what we were talking about. And I find it really hard with these people to start a conversation, to even like find a common ground. I don't know if you had experiences of talking with people that are on the other side of your opinion. If you also did you have that?
I actually had a person who was saying to me immediately when I say I'm from Sudan, he's Dutch. When I say I'm from Sudan, he say, "Oh, poor country, like you have nothing in Sudan." I was like, "Come on!" I was really in shock of like the way how he's saying it, because Sudan is in the history one of the richer country in the world, but the government and the corruption and the other side in the world don't want this country to go up. So it's a rich country, but with a lot of stealers, like people steal the stuff. So he just say it's like he just have one opinion in his mind. He will not change it. It's like this: you are coming from a poor country. You are here to take our money, to take our houses, to take our this and our that. It's very difficult to talk with this kind of people. I also feel I want to spend in my energy in other things. I don't want to spend it on this kind of things. Not at all.
I didn't have the chance to speak for someone from the other side or other opinion, but I think when I see that what they are doing and their campaigns, I think they're, as you said, they're not like, they are stupid enough not to make me want to discuss with them, because I don't think they have the logic to even say a logical things, because everything we're doing, that I don't see any logic on that. But I'm ready, of course, to discuss, but I don't think they want to discuss with us, or they want to talk to us, because they're not considering us.
Human
like
being.
existing. Yeah.
No, we are not. We are V number. We are a number.
They're brainwashed. They think that everybody who is not from Europe is bringing like backwards ideas.
Yeah.
They're really afraid of Islam for no reason. Like,
Islamophobia. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, and like, I mean, in the Islam, or I'm also from Islamic background. I mean, in Islam, you do your religion is for yourself. You know, like you don't force it. You don't force other people to be Muslim. You don't force other people to do what you're doing. You respect your religions. You act as you do your like prayers or what you do, but you don't force other. I don't know what's to scare them of this. You know, like if I'm a Muslim for myself. I don't force you to be Muslim. I don't force you to eat like me. I don't force you to pray like me. I just practice my Islam. Like, why this is like something so annoying for you? I don't ask you if you go to the church or you do whatever you want to do. Like, I don't like, this is not bother me at all. Even we are in our country, we go to the church with our Christian brothers and sisters. We go to their weddings. We live in peace together. Like, we never judge people by their religions. Like, why it's a big deal here?
It's not only here, in the world. So, for example, now there is a fight, people with power, with a lot of support from the US, from where, and I mean with that Israel, they kill children, they bomb hospitals, they bomb schools. End of the day, they say Muslims are terrorists. You understand?
Yeah.
So, it's like, it's a huge thing. It will not change, but you don't focus with what you hear. You just see what you are seeing. And also in Islam, Muslim people, they never say, come, we are here, look at us. They didn't ask for legalization, never. But if you see now what's happening in Israel, they're asking all the world like, hey, we are us, say there is Israel, say there is Israel, say for everyone, they can pay, they can do whatever, say there is Israel, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like a huge different, maybe I don't have to say Israel, but I have to say Jews, but I don't know. I don't want to be specific on this. I also don't care. I just want peace life for me, for Jews, for Muslims, for everyone. I don't give a shit. Just peace. Don't kill children. Don't bomb schools. For also the Netherlands, don't help people to kill children and then pretend you are the safe country. You are the best country in the world. But under the table, you are supporting for other people to kill each other. And yeah, maybe they have to rent in black, huh? Okay, that was amazing. I think it was just the start. We will have a small break. We will come back to talk more. Please, if you have anything you want to mention, if you have anything you doesn't want to mention, if you have anything you feel I say it, I don't want to say it, go to Riccardo.
I have a question.
Go for it.
Yeah.
This was the start. We talked 1 hour 10 minutes.
That was, I mean the
Yeah,
start. I mean the start not for the day, but for us in the journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because as I say in the beginning, I want to share awareness about election. Why I want to do that? Because all my friends become Dutch after living 10 years in the Netherlands. They don't vote. Why they don't vote? Because from the start they feel they are not heard. So I want us from now to talk, to have opinion, to have options, to have information about the election, because after 5 years, hopefully, we will have the right to vote, and then we vote. We don't ignore it. That's why.
And maybe also just like coffee table talk can have some impact. You know, that I heard this party is saying good things, you know. Just have a look at it, and then maybe somebody will vote it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
In our daily life, we have some impact.
Everything it has influence, you know. Everything it has a kind of influence. But what we see only now the negative influence. So we are trying to make a wake up call for the people to drag them to the positive influence, because we don't want them to be fooled by the negative influence.
True, we will focus more not in the rights and what they say, but we will focus also more with ourselves and how to develop ourselves and our ideas. And we will not say we are here. We will let our things say they are here, you know. That is
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Now, thank you See you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you yesterday.
Bye bye. Or maybe the day before.